It's your fault, Kev lad. You've just reminded me. Let's watch an episode of Gamesmaster. This is Season 1, Episode 5. Pepsi Man actually got done quicker than I thought. I have no idea what's on this episode, so we should enjoy it. Let me turn redeems off as well.
Thank you very much and welcome to Gamesmaster, the show which has made the 6:30 slot its own and is responsible for more sprained wrists than the lovely Julia Roberts. Everything you've always wanted to know about video games, but were a wee bit too tight-fisted to buy a magazine about. Tips, reviews and game-playing challenges, the first of which will now be set by the man who put the round windows on Play School, the Gamesmaster.
There we go. Let's turn channel points off.
So you think you have sufficient
Misty,
mouse
take
to
care,
master
bro.
one
Thanks
of
for
my
hanging
little
out.
ruses? Well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? To start with, I'd like you to try your hand at DuckTales. You have
that's another game I want to play on this channel.
Scrooge McDuck to the Himalayas. You need to rescue the
Played that for
helpless
hours when I
Baba
was a
from the
kid.
icy tube, and then retrace your webbed steps to escape from the cavern with the help of Launchpad. 2.5 minutes to guide Scrooge McDuck through the Himalayas. Let's hope you fit the bill.
Something I want to do on this as well. I'm going to document all the challenges, the one-player challenges on Gamesmaster, and do a stream to see if I can actually do them all.
There's lots of dangerous
It'll be some
bits.
fun content and
Trying to
something
keep
to have a
warm
laugh
and
with.
toasty for this challenge is Scott Andrew from Manchester.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool, man. Now you got me thinking after Gamesmaster's done, maybe you can do the whole series of Nightmare on this.
Welcome to Gamesmaster, Scott.
Thanks.
That'd be really
So
cool.
have you been practicing very
I
hard
love
at the
Nightmare.
game?
Very hard.
And you're very confident about the challenge?
Very confident.
Well, I'm very pleased to see you up because I think it's a very tough challenge, to tell you the truth. It gets quite tricky in some points.
Yeah.
Okay, well, wish you all the best, Scott. If you'd just like to go and plonk yourself down in a hot seat there and get ready to start the game. Here, as always with me, is Jazz Rignall. He never seems to do anything else apart from perch with me up here. Jazz, DuckTales, very good game, quite a tough challenge.
Yeah, it is. The game's not that difficult, but the challenge is, and unless he hasn't mapped it out, he's going to have trouble.
Okay, well, we've got every confidence in our Scott. Are you ready then, Scott? Off you go. Now, what's these first little things that...
Did anyone else play
There's
DuckTales?
some horrible snow hair.
When it first came out
he's
back
got to
on the
use the
Nintendo.
pogo stick technique to get rid of them, otherwise they'll take his energy off.
Okay, well, he seems to be going at a pharaoh pace. He's obviously got to avoid this huge big ram here. And, but he's successfully manoeuvred that. He ducked away from it instead of fighting it. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, if you mess it up, unless you're absolutely sure that you're going to hit it right.
Oh my God, falling down gaping chasm.
I know,
now.
right? I mean, I watched Gamesmaster as a kid a lot, but I can't remember like all the episodes, so I thought it'd be a great idea just to play an episode every now and then at the end of a stream.
Going the right way.
Okay, well, he has
like
2.5
watch it
minutes
with
to
you
do
guys,
the challenge, and 30 seconds have gone already, so he's going very well, Jazz.
Yeah, he's going the right route, as I said, and that's the most important. If you start getting lost or something like that, you can end up spending minutes of your time trying to retrace
It
it.
still looks and sounds so good, this game.
Always found one of his little nephews. Is that Huey, Dewey, Louie? What are they called?
I forget what his name is actually, but it gives you a clue and tells you what you should do.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Jack. He just seems to be narrowly missing all these icebergs. I don't know how he's managing to miss them.
But it's already he's picked up an invincibility pill, so he's safe there. You can go flying.
Now, who's
through.
this? I think he's actually found Bubba. He's found Bubba!
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's so he's exactly halfway through the time limit now, and he's found Bubba, so he's well on course, Julian.
He certainly is. He's got the jewel. He's got to find that helicopter. He's bouncing his way across. He's got to be more careful coming back because he hasn't got the invincibility, of course.
Right, I see. So he's obviously got to negotiate the snow here, and he's rattling away, but he's got 1 minute left, 60 seconds left here. It's going to get pretty tight here, Julian.
Yeah, he's doing really well, and he could make it.
Now he's just got to negotiate this huge big spider. It's going to be a problem. No, he's certainly past the spider. He's over the hair. He's got 45 seconds left to go. There's a big rope. I think he's going to go, but he's got up the rope. He's bending it. He's got 30 seconds left. He's got pretty spider.
Launchpad. Oh, what a legend. Gonna have that awesome gold joystick.
Bye-bye, Nick Scrooge.
Always liked Launchpad from the series.
Scott,
Cool
congratulations.
pilot.
Well done. You made pretty short work of that challenge there.
Yeah.
Were you nervous at all?
Yeah, my legs are like jelly.
It certainly didn't look like this. I mean, I've never seen anybody get through that game so quickly. Well, the thing is, you know what that means, Scott? You have won what most people want more than anything in the world. One of our extremely special golden Gamesmaster joysticks.
Thanks.
There it is. Wonder how many got made and given out.
Take that back to Manchester with you. I'm sure you'll have
How many survived?
Scott Andrews.
I know, right? Imagine just having that there. Just stop the stream every 10 minutes. Hold on a minute, just to remind you. Look at this.
Let's go and check out the reviews of all the latest new games.
No worries, Welsh Girl. You have a great time.
Our
Take
three
care.
games this week are linked by the word funk. First up on the Mega Drive, struck your surreal stuff with the console world's answer to Bill and Ted, the extremely laid-back Toe Jam and Earl.
Toe Jam and Earl. What a classic. That music.
It looks great. A bit of humour, fantastic graphics, great sound, well, especially appealing to a 12-year-old kid.
Toe Jam and Earl is a very good game graphically and very good musically as well. But it had very
Yeah, I never owned it, but I remember people going on about it saying it was awesome. It's quite iconic though, I remember the characters.
I'd say. Slickly put together, but not a lot of game in there.
Cool. To see what the remake's like. I love Panic and Funkatron.
Next up, Save the World with Pure Love in Top
I don't remember that. There's so many games, even today I still need to learn.
It's got great music and the graphics are absolutely superb, but that doesn't actually make the game. The playability isn't there.
The thing with Top Banana is very environmental. It makes for a different game, but all in all, it's just another platform with beat 'em up in the middle.
Seen it all before, really.
Oh, I love Epic with their freebies.
And finally, Bart the Brat arrives on the Game Boy.
Oh god, wasn't this one of the Simpsons games that were like one of the worst ever made?
Camp Deadly.
Wonderful game, both graphically and musically, with great speech and animation.
Nothing particularly outstanding or new, but good fun, and if you like The Simpsons, you won't be disappointed in the game.
Unlike the Simpsons TV show today.
Now for our preview section. They
Chaos
zapped you
Engine,
with
that rings a
Xenon,
bell.
gifted you with gods, and enchanted you with magic pockets. The Bitmap brothers are now back with the Chaos Engine. Renegade's Graham Boxall gives us a sneak preview.
The Chaos Engine is the latest Bitmap Brothers production. It takes place back in the Victorian era, and your job will be to take 6 characters into a Victorian house to destroy the Chaos Engine. Your main character is controlled by the joystick, and then you've got 2 other characters who
That looks really interesting.
Attributes, and although they mimic your movements, they'll follow you around. They've actually got a special identity.
Hit and Run's the classic.
The game's strongest features is the fact that it creates a new gaming environment.
Bart's Nightmare, I don't know if it's that great. But then again, there's a lot of bad Simpsons games.
Role-playing games to create something that.
I mean, one of the first arcade caps I ever played was the Konami Simpsons beat 'em up, and that was amazing. I only had that and the Terminator.
And we'll wrap up this week's review section with a reminder about our Gamesmaster Golden Goal competition on Kickoff 2. All you need to do is to save on disc moments when you sent the crowd wild with a Gaza-free kick or a Mark Hughes volley. At the end of the series, we'll choose the best goal, and the winner will receive 2 tickets to the Rumbelows Cup final. For more details about the competition and for any other information about the programme, you can call the Gamesmaster Club. We'll give you the number at the end of the show. So, a somewhat mixed bag of reviews this week. But not to worry, for now we go on to our celebrity challenge. And
what
here
celebrity
to
we
tell us
got?
all about it is the biggest celeb of them all, the Gamesmaster.
Nice to see you again. I do hope you enjoyed that last little jaunt. What an extremely able young man he was. Time for some sport now, I think. Let's retire to the billiard room for some Green Bay's action on Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker. You have 90 seconds each on this most realistic of snooker simulations to amass the highest possible score. Only the colours will be on the table. They'll start over the pockets, but when they return to their spots once they've been potted.
How to make it all
Be the best man win.
And for this challenge, John
That's awesome,
Christian
Huey.
Price from Nottingham will take on the game's designer, Archer McLean. And helping to provide expert ball-by-ball commentary is one of the most popular and successful figures in the game, the whirlwind himself, Jimmy White.
Wow, what a treat. We got Jimmy White.
Christian, if I turn to you first,
should hold up the box and be like, hey, I know you.
Champion at this game. You must fancy your chances against the man who designed it.
Yes, I do.
You think you're going to take him?
Yeah.
Now, if I could go on to you, Archer, an excellent game you have designed, surely you must know everything there is to know about it, and this would be no problem to you.
I've got to talk to him for the tips first.
And last but by no means least, Jimmy, you'll be joining me in the pulpit. Who do you fancy for this challenge?
I don't know. I think it'd be even money, actually. I think I might fancy the kid.
Okay, now, Archer, if you'd like to linger around in that pew there. Christian, take your seat.
Jimmy White's probably never even seen this game
Jimmy,
till now.
With me.
Imagine if they got Michael Jackson on for Moonwalker.
Okay, so what's any general tips you can give Christian?
Well, mainly he just wants to get himself in a good position and just hopefully, if he keeps his position, and carry on potting as many balls as he can and build up his break.
Okay, Christian, are you ready? Then chalk your cue and get ready to pot those balls. Okay, now let's see what shot he's going to line up first. The time will start ticking away
as soon as
once he hits the first ball. And it looks like he's lining up the black there in the bottom corner pocket, Jimmy. A good choice?
Yeah, he's going to go for the black first, and then he's not going in sequence, obviously.
This must be bring back some memories for you, Huey, then.
I think he's potting it plain ball, yeah. It looks like plain ball.
I think I've heard of this game. I've never seen it.
Black in.
Oh, nice whip.
Yeah, it's a bit of time, though, getting there. It's a run round. I'm going to try and pop the pink now in the pocket. May use a little bit of screw. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I think he's using a bit of bottom. A bit short because he's going to screw back.
And there he goes.
Yeah, and there's a little screw back you see there.
Yeah. Now, what will that enable him to do with this shot? Will it be positioned for?
Well, he's got his next position on this.
Oh, so that brown's covering the pocket.
The brown's kind of a bit awkward, yeah, but it looks like he's lining up just about perfect. I'm very pleased he chalked his cue before.
Okay, it's halfway through the time there.
Like that you can chalk your cue, that's awesome.
May have fluked it in this pocket.
Oh, the pink's coming back.
Has it gone in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Different, but they all count.
Nice little trick shot there.
And just line this ball up again. I think it needs to come a bit higher. Hopefully, use a bit of screw as well. Yeah, he just used it.
Beautiful.
He used the stun shot, which is tremendous.
Christian's potting very well, but he's only got 20 seconds left now. He's going to have to hurry now, Jimmy.
Hurry up. Yeah, he's lining up the pink again, a bit to the right now with the diagram. That's it.
Hey, Blackwater Park, how you doing, man? Just finishing up the stream at the moment. Thought we'd end it with some Gamesmaster.
Yeah,
great retro from back in the day. How are you, man? How's your well?
Oh, out of time, Chris, with a score of 31 points.
Tremendous.
Christian, would you like to swap places with Archer then? And if you'd like to find out if the game's designer Archie McLean can better Christian's score of 31, please return to us.
I do miss that we don't have those adverts in the middle. We'd have all the 90s adverts. It'd be really cool to see.
Welcome back to our special Green Base Gamesmaster. We're featuring Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker Challenge.
It looked alright, didn't it? I was just saying, it was amazing what they had back in the day to cut that
National Computer
realism
Snooker
kind
champion
of thing they
Christian
were
Price
trying.
has just scored a break of 31, and now the game's designer Archie McLean is about to see if he
Here we
can
go,
top
the
it.
game's designer's going to have a go.
Are you ready? Then chalk your cue and begin your break. Okay, now I see Archer's going for the... looks like he's lining up the pink.
Yeah, he's going to line up the pink. I think he may play this with top. Just so, yeah.
Stunned that ball.
Yeah, very good shot.
Now, is the room to squeeze the pink in here?
The pink, yeah, similar shot that Christian had. He needs to hit this straight, and he's in length, bit of
screw
just
there.
below bottom. Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Suppose they can't show that off on this.
They're going to try and pop the pink. He may even
Trying to get as many points as possible. He's looking serious. He wants to
pocket when he gets it round.
upset that kid.
Here he goes.
Yeah,
That one. 18
he screwed it back. Tremendous shot.
Screwed it back, leave himself
what
a nice
Windows
angle
was
for
that?
it
Was
again.
must have been like...
I think he's going to stay on this pink. And
Was it
score
Windows
points from the
ME
shot.
or what? I can't remember.
Because he's already got it lined up.
495.
So, very clever.
Another nice one again there. Screwed it back a little bit.
He's going to move it around, give it a bit of variety. He's now going to pop the black.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all
37
silly
seconds
stuff like
left.
that, wasn't it? Which is light-hearted fun.
He's now equalled Christian's score. It's all in this next ball. He's got 30 seconds left here. What's he going to go for, Jimmy?
He's going for the same shot again in the middle, but from the other side of the table. He's just going to stun it in. That's what he's done.
Oh, and he's done it! Archer's won!
Let me see who's on to raid
Now,
after.
bad luck, Christian. 31 points. Very good score. Not quite enough. How do you think you could have scored better?
A bit quicker. That was too slow.
Archer, you wasted no time with those balls at all.
To be fair, that was a hard one.
Well, I was lucky on that first ping, but it helps writing the game as well. So.
Right, okay, and now I
And then
thought
going up against the game designer.
Jimmy,
it's
a
like,
quick summing up of the game. The boy Christian did well, but not quite enough.
No, he did very well, but Archer being a bit more experienced, he played the same ball in the middle 3 times, which gave him a lot of points. But no, it was close.
Right, now, Archer, as our winner tonight, you win the best prize in television, a
remember it being
golden
advertised
Gamesmaster
quite a lot on the
joystick.
Amiga and Atari ST. Never played it. I know the game cover. I've seen it on like eBay and things like that. Oh, that kid. I bet that kid was never the same after. I'd be pissed.
And now,
I know,
before
right?
Jimmy pops off,
Makes
we've
you
got
think.
a special treat for you at home. We got the games designer Archer McLean to line us up a special trick shot that would test even Jimmy. So Jimmy, if you'd like to sit yourself in the hot seat, and we'll see how you fare. Now,
come on,
talk us through
Jimmy,
this
you've got to do
shot we've
something.
set up for you.
Right, where the arrow is pointing at this red here over the pocket,
right.
I'm going to try, with the cue ball being based here, I'm going to try and pop the red over the pocket, which is like, well, it is impossible actually, but I'm going to play a 3-ball plant.
Right.
So I'll just take this over to there.
Okay, well, good luck, Jimmy.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Right. Should cannon it and knock the red in.
Nice. Kind of wondering if you'd done that or if it is all just recorded so you just press play and it would go in just for the benefit of
While I
TV.
spot a few pings with Jimmy, let's go into Gamesmaster's consultation zone.
Oh, ready for this week's cheats? Look at that VR headset. That's when it felt like I'm going in. Yeah, this is VR.
Hello, Gamesmaster.
Welcome to my kingdom. I'm very glad to see you.
In Spider-Man, I can always reach the forklift boss, but he keeps ramming me. What am I doing wrong?
Keeps ramming you, eh?
Boy, you really should have realized by now that you can't stop this particular road if he's facing you. So you need to leap behind him and let him have it with your web. About 10 times in total.
You didn't try jumping over him?
Oh, great. Thanks. Bye.
Wow.
Next, please.
Hello, Gamesmaster.
Hello, and nice to see you. Now, what can I do for you?
On level 3 of Turtles, I cannot jump over the gap without dying. How do I do it?
You should have experimented a little, young fellow. The answer really is most simple. Walk straight over the gap and don't jump it at all. Things are not always what they seem.
Oh, wow.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Just walk over
Right, on to the next, please.
What an evil game.
Master. My son gave me Shadow of the Beast 2 for Christmas, and I'm finding it very difficult to get anywhere. Can you give me any tips or suggestions?
If my memory serves me correctly, there are no shortcuts. But you can make life a lot easier by beefing your warriors up. Now listen. At the start of the game, walk to the right of the screen towards
Wow,
the
that
ping.
game looks cool.
Once he starts pestering you, call up the question mode and type in 10 pints. Your warrior will then be invincible. And all you have to do is to find your way around.
Thanks very much.
Well,
You can be
you'll find it
invincible?
works.
What, for the whole game?
And
or
that
what?
little revelation brings the session to an end. I do hope the advice is going to be of some use.
Now we go on to our eagerly awaited third challenge. Let's go to Gamesmaster.
For the last of this week's little escapades, we visit our colonial friends in the Antipodes for an episode of Neighbours. The challenge is to take
Neighbours,
on
the
and
video
beat
game.
all comers in a scooter race around a place called Ramsey Street, avoiding
Anyone want to see me do this? No
roving
damage?
kangaroos, an elderly lady named
Neighbours
Mrs. Mangle,
speedrun.
and a plump
go.
jogger by the name of Harold. So keep your wits about you and try not to succumb to the banality of the
I'll stay away from Harold Bishop.
And to play this challenge, we're very lucky to have with us.
And this is why I wanted to watch
Matt
this, because we all have such fun memories of like Gamesmaster, but I don't think I know anyone that's seen every episode, so it's great just to put it on. It's like it's brand new again, and I'm just looking into a time capsule.
Welcome to Gamesmaster. I'm very well. Now, actually, we know all about the acting prowess of the Neighbours cast, but what's your game-playing skills like?
Not very good. Well, I'm not bad. I have like a video game thing at home, you know. So
the video game
you enjoy
thing.
a waggle of your joystick now and then?
Absolutely. Oh, waggle whenever I can.
Well, if you'd like to take your place in our game
You could get away with that on a kids' TV show back then. I'm going to waggle my joystick.
And joining me in Lassiter,
I don't think I've seen a full episode. Well, cool, man. Every
game-playing expert.
Sunday mainly, I'm going to try and
now, you were saying to me earlier, you don't fancy Ashley's chances much at this.
And I'm uploading them to YouTube as well, so if you want
to
subscribe to me on YouTube, it's not just a shameless plug.
Actually, it's not much of a
I'm
skateboarder.
going to put every episode on there as well, for anyone that's missed it.
Then off you go. And here we start there.
Oh, Simon Amstel.
Wow. Oh my word.
There's a few legends on this.
Oh, lovely little
surfer there. There's Todd Landers with his car. Bouncer bouncing across the road.
Oh, and right into a rock
there. Here comes Mrs. Mangle. Out of the way,
Mrs. Mangle.
Mrs. Mangle there. He's safely past Paul Robinson's car. Mrs. Mangle swiftly.
It's like
tried to do unmentionable
free-roam
came up
with a kangaroo because we could stereotype back then.
Not known for his hospitality.
Actually, he's actually lying in third place or last, depending on how you look at it.
Third place in a three-man race. So I think Henry's up in front in his tractor, and Charlene's there somewhere in a go-kart.
And there's Scott Robinson again with his surfboard.
There's an emu now. No sign.
An emu. But he's right into another emu. And actually having severe...
As you can see, there's a meter along the bottom of the screen there, the Neighbours logo. The white part is his popularity, and as you can see, his popularity is going down every time he falls off.
And what happens when his popularity reaches zero?
He gets dumped out of the series and the game over.
Oh, Helen Daniels with the pinning of Mrs. Mangle there. Very formidable opponent.
Known for a body check.
They're not messing around. This game looks really hard.
I think
what do you guys think?
He's coming. Oh,
Henry's coming first. Charlene's coming second.
So I think this is a long trek home for Ashley here.
Yep, there's Harold. Harold's overtaking. Des is there. Des seems to get around a bit in his car. He's just continually appearing all over the place.
Everywhere. And there's Helen again. She's walking around all over the street.
Helen's had a bump on the head, I think. She's forgotten where she's going with Mrs. Mangle.
You've got to be careful. Tiny bit of light. Oh, man.
Into the grass beds again.
Doing untold damages to bonsai trees.
Ashley Pass got
it's all over.
Like being an MP, you see, it really is. Everything just wants to kill you horribly. Right, let's see who's alive.
Ashley, no.
It's a little sad, really, wasn't it?
People often fail on Gamesmaster, but never in such a spectacular fashion.
No, it's the game. I'm sorry, it's the game. It's the game, it's the joystick, it's the whole thing.
So what went wrong with the game? What's wrong?
I don't know. It's just very hard. It's really quite hard to make a little skateboard man sort of go in the right direction, you know.
Right. You didn't seem to go anywhere. A bit like the Neighbours plotline sometimes.
Yes.
A bit below the belt.
I'm very sorry, Ashley, but you walk away empty-handed. But I hope you've got lots of happy memories of us here.
Thanks very much, Dominic.
A round of applause again for Ashley Pass.
That was pretty cool. I'm glad I saw that. That's a very strange game.
To applause, but never mind. I've got my smoking jacket to keep out the chills and a lovely bit of Assam in
Joystick
my mug.
did look rubbish,
so
to
keep
be
your
fair.
fingers on your fire button and we'll see you next week.
It kind of makes you think about how it maneuvers and controls. But thank you everyone for hanging out and yeah, just hanging out. I'm glad I got through a run of Pepsi Man. I've completed it now, so I feel better about myself. But we're going to go over to a friend of mine, Mr. Fractal Fox. Make sure to mess this up. Thanks, no, thank you. Thanks to all of you and just hanging out and just being awesome. I'll splice this and put this on YouTube anyway.